What's up, my people? I was trying to do this live earlier, but the phone was ringing and work was coming in, and just everything was everything. So I did not get to fully explain my idea. There's not much to it, actually. It's not a, much to the idea. It's just the fact that um, I just want to arrange. I want to see if I can arrange a Zoom meeting with Cara Maria and anyone who wants to participate. Now, if nobody is interested in that, or if there is a small amount of interest in that, I'm going to scrap the idea because that's the whole thing. When I first started with this page, I was investing my own time and I was investing my own money in everything. And I have no problem doing that, but the whole purpose is that I'm trying to do things unique for my page. So what happened with this one, the reason why I think depending on y'all interest is something that I could get done is because in scrolling through her website where you can book her for various things, one of the things there that is listed is like a chop it up type of meeting. I don't remember what exactly she called it, but it's really just a meeting, a Zoom meeting, a Zoom call where I think it was like $150 or something like that, where any fan can just pay for that and book her to talk to her for 15 minutes about anything challenge related. So I was just thinking to myself, yeah, I mentioned that earlier, Edward, that I have a cold since yesterday, actually. But I was just thinking to myself, if she has that up there as an option already, I was thinking of trying to secure something for my page specifically where she gets a certain amount from myself, which would be kind of fundraised by those who pay to be a part of the call. Like we would decide on a certain amount, and then anyone who wants to participate on the call can chip in towards that, and then we'd be able to possibly hop on a Zoom, and everyone could have their own chance to interact with her, and I would kind of moderate it a little bit, and that's pretty much it. And I was thinking that could apply to her and anyone else. Right now she's the one in my mind for that, but anyone else that I have consistent contact with for the show, I think that even the people that don't offer those options of, pay, getting paid to speak to the fans, I mean, I know they could do that themselves, but I also know that sometimes it's easier for someone like that who doesn't actually have to go through the process of advertising and figure out the time, make flyers and be like, hey, jump on my call, whatever. Somebody just comes to you and says, hey, I have X amount of money to give you just for you to participate on this Zoom call that I will be hosting. It's going to be a private thing. It's not going to be like a free for all of anyone can join. So it's going to be different than like an Instagram live, because they go on Instagram live or TikTok all the time and they get some money from people sending them badges or people sending them whatever. People are able to send gifts to them while they're doing their lives on whatever platforms they choose, but they're not getting $200, $300 for that. You know, they probably get on there and make I'm just ballpark figure saying they might get like $20, $30 worth of stuff on they're live for the most part, and then they have to go live frequently. So I think it would be a cool thing for my page if I had something where people chipped in and I try to get one of these reality TV people, whether they are a current cast member or like they've been a previous cast member. Basically, if there's a demand for that person from the people on my page, where people are willing to chip in towards having a conversation with them. Because a lot of times people tell me, like, hey, you're so lucky to be able to talk to this one or be in communication with that one. And I'm like, at the end of the day, there's no difference between me and y'all except for the fact that in some cases I've paid, well, one or two cases I've paid them, or even if I didn't pay them directly, I paid them indirectly because I bought a ticket to an event that they were going to be at. So that's the reason how I got my in. I didn't just get my in because I randomly met them somewhere. Some people have stories like that. Met them at the gas station or saw them in the store or whatever. That's not me. I've only communicated with these people um, through events, 100%. Hi, Cass. So, everyone in the comments can let me know what you think of the idea. Like I said, if it's just a throwaway idea, that's fine. Um, if enough people have an interest in that, then I will actually sit down and try to think of an appropriate business proposal for her, but only after I get a gauge of how many people would actually actively participate in that. Maybe I'll make a couple of community post polls and see where those lead me, and then kind of go from there. So I think it is potentially exciting. I mean, it would be something that I would love to host once a month. Um, yeah, like every month. It's like almost similar to a cameo concept, right? I think that most of these people have never had somebody approach them and say, "Hey, I want you to have like a 30 to 45-minute chat with a group of my subscribers from my page. I will offer you X amount of dollars for a said chat so that it's going to be at least somewhat worth your time." And then everyone gets a chance to, like, I would actually make it a little bit on the official side where I may ask that if you are going to participate, that you send me in your question side, because just to make sure that that time is maximized, because something that you'll realize is that for me, hi, I think I said hi Ed already. um for me, when I've tried to do interviews with these people, interview time can just drag. It could just drag by. I mean, it could just speed by. I'm sorry. I'm multitasking a little bit. When I get free at certain times, I love to participate. So the way that I would format it is I'd probably introduce the guest, and then I'd probably, thank them for being there. Then I would have an order. Hopefully people would show up on time. I might have them do like a little introduction of themselves. And then following that, I possibly would have people do the putting your hands up thing. This is just to avoid everybody speaking at once. And then I would select, like, let's say all of us that are on this chat were on the call. I would be like, okay, we're going to begin. I have this question from Cass. and then Cass would give her question, she would give her answer. Maybe somebody might have a follow-up question, but I would try to generally keep to the order that everybody has put in their questions, and then I'd probably have a 5 to 10 minute um, thing at the end where people could just ask questions that are not on the list, just to give a little bit of an unstructured period of the call and then close the call. And I mean, that's my idea. It's not like a big fancy idea. And I know that people have done Zoom calls before, but I kind of had an idea to really, really tap into making that a specific thing exclusive to my page. And then possibly even having those said meetings possibly Zoom recorded and then put onto my members only page. That's just a thought for those who are members of my page but might not be able to make that particular meeting. But I don't know. It depends. If the conversation was really an unfiltered type of conversation, they might not want it to be recorded because some of them feel uncomfortable when things are recorded. Although it's always a possibility when you get on one of these fan chats for it to be recorded anyway. So she's probably careful enough with her answers to where she wouldn't say something that she wouldn't want to be heard publicly. This is not like some brand new cast. I like that idea because I do talk a lot and loud. So that does help to keep it short and sweet. And there's no problem with that in general, Edward. Some people are talkers, some people are not. But in terms of once you're paying somebody for their time and the hourglass starts ticking, then it does become important to maximize the time. So that's all. I mean, we like all of your talking and your insights. And sometimes there's times when I'll have a panel and we have 5 people on the panel and most of them are quiet and you can fill the space. You could have your own show, honestly. Let's see. Hi, Ma. I was too busy being Tom from MySpace. Tom from MySpace was the coolest. MySpace is way better than Facebook. By the way, MySpace is the GOAT platform. The GOAT. All right, so I hope that everyone will let me know in the comment section I hope everybody will let me know in the comment section what they think of the idea. If it's a yay or a nay, if you would be willing to participate in it, chip in for it, and or if you had any counter ideas, tweaks. I'm always open to suggestions. I don't just think of things and just say, hey, this is the be all end all. Like, I'm willing to listen to anything that y'all have to say about it. If you have any ways that you think that you can make the process more efficient or whatever the case may be. No. No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Like, it's basically a thing where basically in 2025, I'm no longer funding things that people will participate but not help me fund, if that makes any sense. Because for the past 3 years, I did that. Like, I remember I asked for donations towards a cameo on my Facebook page, and a couple of people donated towards the cameo, but everybody benefited. And I went through with the cameo only because of the two people that paid, but I had to fund the rest of it with my own funds. So it's basically like, if this is what the crowd wants, this is what the group wants, and the group wants to participate in it, then we'll do it. And if the group is like, I am ho hum about it, like I don't really care whether it happens or not, then we just won't do it. Okay, Marshall. Um, take care of yourself. I hope whatever is going on. I wish you the best for it. That's all I can say. I would pay just to hear Cara say my name. Enjoy your vacation and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, Marshall. Have a great day. We'll hold it down for you. All I want to ask is if she likes Hot Pockets. I'll miss you, bestie. See you around. See you later, crocodile. See you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. Um, I know she would love that question because a portion of my interview, she was talking about how she is trying to forge ahead with her identity outside of the challenge because she's not going to have, she has more years behind her than she has ahead of her in terms of just challenge. Although, yes, we have seen the ageless one like Mark Long, who's still doing challenges in his 50s, but the average person is not going to be participating in the challenge in their 50s. So I think this is the first time. I think that when she had her hiatus where production wasn't calling her for the challenge, I think that at that point in time, she always had it in the back of her mind, like, I'm still young enough to come back. And I think when she came back, she was about 36 or so. And she's 38 now, about to be 39 this year. Um, so I think that at this point in time, she is thinking about, what is my life going to be when my challenge book is all said and done? And I think about those things myself, not with the challenge, obviously, but I even think about it with the challenge. Not because I'm on the challenge, but I think about, am I going to continue to cover the challenge? Like, what's my end goal? I thought to myself, what happens if my Cara Maria interview just blows up out of nowhere and it gets 50,000 views and then everyone wants to come on my channel for the challenge? Um, I'm like, do I want to be the challenge guy? Or if I started to get invited to the VIP parties for Big Brother, do I want to be the Big Brother guy? I don't know. I haven't sorted any of that stuff out. Yeah, that was what I was saying earlier. I guess you missed that part, but I said it's something that I would like to do once a month and have like a rotation of guests if I could. And I think I could guarantee that rotation of guests with money. As funny as it sounds, you can make anything happen if you have the money to pay for it. That's how I feel. And I don't think it would have to be some crazy amount of money either. especially if we have the participation of a group. 50s, wow, 38 is old. I would say how many years does she think she has left? Kind of like a football player. Hi, Ma, Cass, Ed, Edward. Football players are done by like 35 to 50. Mark is going to be on the challenge. Maybe in a past life. You don't have to be any guy, just what makes you happy. I said this in my earlier live. I said probably no more than $10 a person. It could be less than that, but it depends on how many people are willing to actually be in the Zoom. But I would think between $5 to $10 would be what my aim would be for. And then it would be cool if I had a nice number like, oh, I don't know, 40, 50 people. I don't know. No, not the idea is to keep it low for each person by having a big enough group participating in it. That would be my aim. And it would be essentially the same for her because this is the way that I'm viewing it. If she takes, in her case, if she takes $300 to do a 45-minute interview with me, why would she not take the same $300 to get into a 45-minute Q&A session with multiple fans? Because she's still spending the same 45 minutes answering questions and still getting the same amount of money for it. Um, yeah, I don't see why not. The only difference is it's not just me talking to her, it's different people, but it would be moderated and regulated for the time, for the purposes of the time. And we would take it from there. The only potential problem I would see is if there was a lot of people who wanted to be in it, and in which case the time might have to be limited for the questions. The time you have to ask the questions might have to be regulated, but aside from that, I mean, if you're only paying $5, $10 for it, I think it would still be worth the while. That's a fact. Did you answer my question? Yes, I did answer your question for sure. You were definitely daydreaming. But to answer it again, I did say yes, it's something that I would start with her, but if it picked up steam, I'd have a goal of making it like a once a month thing for my page, for my channel members. Not for my channel members necessarily, but just for my page in general. The contacts that I had in mind was like Hannah. Um, I don't know if people would be interested in John Brennan. I have Ayana, possibly Alyssa Lopez, some of the people that I've interviewed before. I would say Wes, but Wes is not driven by getting paid to do things. Like, yes, he is, but not the type of money that we're talking about. Like, if I said to him, "Hey, Wes, I have $300 for you to talk to fans for an hour. Wes, it's not even about how much money you offer him. It's about whether he has the availability to do it. Because he's on that type of time. You're a baddie for answering that twice for me. That's funny. Our interview was so good. I'm glad I did it as well. I think Tucker would do it. Tucker would do it. Getting in touch with Tucker, I don't know. I think Tucker would do it, and I think it would be fun. I think Tucker would definitely do it, and it would be fun. That's a great suggestion. And I'd be like, remember that live cameo I told you to make for Cassandra? This is the Cassandra. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, if I could make that a once a month thing. And it's not necessarily my idea because I know that a few pages that I know of, not YouTube pages, but a few brands that I know about would have a once a month Zoom meeting with cast. But just the way that I'm envisioning creating it is a little different, I feel. Because usually those casts that do those things for those people is because they're friends. So they're just kind of doing a friend a favor. Um, but in this case, they're not doing me a favor. This is going to be more of like a business request. You're talking about the live donations. Appreciate those, by the way. Appreciate those people who gave me those live donations, which is actually most of you that are on my live right now. But the ones who are on during the premiere of that interview and gave me those donations to help reach that goal, appreciate y'all. I don't even know how to do that, to be honest with you. I've given people super chats and super stickers and super likes or whatever, but that's pretty much the extent of it. I've been a channel member of a couple of pages. I think I still am a channel member for a couple of pages. I don't even remember where my $2, $3, $5 is coming and going, to be honest with you. Appreciate that. All right, Edward. So I have Edward is down. I think Edward said he's down. I think Cass said she would be. That's two people. Somebody else. Somebody else told me that they would be down for that. I am sure that Charicity would. I haven't heard from Charicity. Charicity had like a really high track record with my lives, so I have to reach out to her at some point, see if everything is cool. So that's three people. Ha! Maybe it's all that sleep that she missed over all these years, just catching up to her. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out. Okay. It was a test run. I think you got to know. I was figuring out. Oh, she said she's on. I messaged her and she said she's on and nobody is responding. So she's actually on. It's just some kind of glitch with her YouTube. Funny enough. I told somebody that they were AI the other day and they responded like, I'm not AI, LOL. And I had already blocked them and I didn't care to to unblock them, unfortunately. So like, I've received so many troll comments that Cass said hi Charicity wherever you are. She's responding to me on Facebook. I am the voice of I am the voice of Charicity today. Let's see. Okay. She said you haven't responded to your comments have not been showing Charicity. I feel like each of the last 3 or 4 lives I've been like, I wonder where Charicity is. And I there's been no comments from you, so I thought that you were MIA. Are you on the block list? Maybe she's on the block list. I don't know. I'm gonna have to actually open up my block list and see if she's on it, like after I get off of this. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it on my phone really quick. Excuse the delay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to figure out an emergency situation. I did that to Cass before. I took away Cass's wrench and I think I blocked Ma, so it happens. How to unblock on YouTube. Okay, so I gotta go into YouTube Studio and go into my settings. Community. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Community. Uh, oh, look who's on my community spotlight. Weekly highlight of your most engaged audience members. How is this possible? So Colleen is on here. Janet is on here. Oh, this must be cute. This must be cumulatively. Okay. I'm trying to fix this Charicity situation. If you hear me quiet, it's because I am hard at work trying to rectify this egregious error. All right, settings. Where are we here? Patient, moderators, users, hidden users. There is a lot of hidden users. I blocked God, y'all. God was a user. Oh, Charicity is on the list. Oh my goodness. All right, Charicity. Please let us know if you are in the building. Oh, I feel bad. I honestly feel bad. I'm sorry. I don't even know if it was me. If it was me, I'm sorry. I get trigger happy sometimes. Oh goodness. I thought that you were just gone for like 2 to 3 days. I'm not even trying to laugh. But it is a little bit funny. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, Charicity has been unblocked. She was a casualty of the AI war, the AI/troll war, but now she is back in action. The one, the only. We can see you. You were in the middle of the block list too. It didn't even put you at the end. Like it was not in some kind of chronological order. It was just a big list and I had to look through everything and I found you in the middle somewhere, floating in the matrix. Okay, then it was definitely me. I'm blocking everybody. Everybody. You're blocking it. I'm glad that I asked. Because I literally just thought that you were not on the page for 3 days. If I hadn't asked, I wouldn't have known that, and I would have been like, "Is something wrong?" Exactly. If she was not on my Facebook, I don't. She would not have had a way to let me know because she's not on the Discord, and she can't comment on my stuff. So there would have been no other way for her to actually inform me that she was blocked. It was algorithming. Then I turned green. Then you quit responding to me. It's a block party. Yeah, it's not. It was not a. It was not an intentional block party because that Charicity is like the last person that I would put on my block list if I knew that that had happened. That was a total accident that I am apologetic for. Not that kind of block party. All right. We solved a mystery. We solved a mystery here. We solved a mystery here today. We did something. Charicity, since you can comment now, what do you think of the idea? What do you think of the idea of being able to have a live chat once a month with a reality TV cast of choice, and everybody chips in a little bit of something to make that happen, and then we have like a moderated meeting. Charicity was voted out of the game, and she got given the power of invincibility. Who was the person who suggested that she might have been blocked? Was it Cass or was it Ma? One of those two suggested that I might have blocked her, and they gave her the power of invincibility, and she got back into the game. So that means she's gonna win the game. Clearly. Cue the Dora theme song and got off the block. Now she's gonna be with a vengeance. Matter of fact, I don't know why you don't have a mod. You don't have a mod wrench yourself. So I gotta hop on here and throw you a wrench. Hold on a second. Let's give Charicity a wrench. Where are we? You are now visible and you have a wrench. Bang. Who's replacement now? She got jacked. She did, but you took it away because you blocked her. Yeah, okay. I thought she did have a wrench. I did think she had a wrench. I guess when somebody goes on the block list, it automatically removes the wrench, which would make sense. You went from the block to HOH, according to Ed. Glad to know I'm not in trouble. I was like, wonder what I did. It might have been both of us. I would have been so paranoid. Oh, I can make goals again. Hold on. Let's see. Pick a goal. Right? I can do a light goal this time. 15 minutes. Celebrate. Let's see. All right. 1 hour. You weren't sleeping enough, Juricity, so he blocked you. Exactly. That's exactly why I did it, y'all. Thank you for that, Cass. Now I don't feel so bad. My Cass, 6:45, January 27. What day is that? Is that not a Monday? Oh, that is a Monday. Okay. So the following Monday, 27th. Still no sleep. That's funny. So you were still on the lives. You just were not able to comment. You were like, "Hello, hello, hello. Am I invisible here? What's happening? Why is nobody answering me? Hello." Go to sleep, girl. Um, I can still watch just as like no one saw me. Appreciate that. Cast wash wash. Fatty alert. Thank you, PG. In the names of Lady Leaks. Ma bloop D. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I should have done face reveal. Face reveal at 5. Yeah, y'all be having so many jokes that I don't understand. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, I can like the comments. I can join my own channel. That's kind of funny. Thank you for that, Ma. You smell like you farted. Wisconsin moment. Wisconsin, stand up. I don't know, but it actually gave me the option. Hold on. One. Let's see if this actually works. Will it take money from me to let me donate to myself? I would assume so, to be honest with you. Payment successful. One for the culture. Thank you, Mindful Reality, for your donation. This is the best one of all. It did count towards the goal. That's funny. I better like that comment. That comment was a cool one. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's not like YouTube pays me anyways. To be honest with you. Celebrate good times. Come on. The mark like on the mark comment. My super chat got a heart. You know who else has got a heart? You've got a heart. You've got a heart because you made a donation to the best challenge channel on earth. Me and Palaver say $2 and the other one says $1.99. 1.99. That's true. Why did yours say $1.99 and the other one say 2? I don't get it. I didn't notice that. Good old Ed. Let's go. So I owe y'all a 1 hour live. I realized I spelled Cara Maria wrong. I just looked at the top of the page. Let me change that. Cara Maria. There we go. Look at that. She didn't hold a grudge against me. And she gave a super chat. Charicity is trying to be the subscriber of the month. Clearly. That's why I rock with you. Yeah. I mean, mine shows me 5 out of 5, so it stops counting after 5. Wait, I paused it. Yeah, it's still showing me 5 out of 5. Let's make sure that Charicity is seen. Hold on. Let's put this back up. Because she hasn't been seen for like days. So leave her up here for a little bit. Teacher's pet. Oh, I'm glad you told me that because now I'm not going to set it because that seems like it's limiting myself. Actually, I guess when you make the goal, it automatically sets it because it gave me options. It was like 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. So I put it low just because Do, 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 do. I don't like attention, Ma. That's why you were okay with being blocked, huh? Crack it up a little bit. Everybody around the world, come on. Okay, everybody. Um, I'm hopping off, but y'all better thank Charicity for this extra half an hour you got, because I was really hopping off of here half an hour ago. But between finding her in the Matrix and realizing that she was blocked, um, and just having an extra time after I unblocked her for everyone to catch up, that's what led to this going double the amount of time that it was supposed to go. So thank y'all. This has been fun. I do owe y'all an hour. I don't know whether that hour will be tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know. Probably not tonight, possibly tomorrow. I'll post up in the community on a community post and on Discord probably when I'm gonna do that, and we'll go from there. So please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks to all those who donated. Cass, Palaver, Ma, Mindful Reality, Ed, and Juricity. Appreciate y'all for helping me to reach that goal. Thanks, Palaver, and have a good night.